Right, so I have returned once again today to actually deliver another stream of JoJo Part 8, Jojolion. And yeah, hopefully, I believe I fixed the issue when it came to YouTube. Because for some odd reason, the KBS on OBS was going below like 1 megabyte, which was inherently really freaking weird. So that if I carried on, it would constantly like dip in and out of like working, so I actually had to cancel everything to start again. So that's what happened. That's why I had to cancel the stream just to start it again, because for some reason it does that sometimes. Don't ask me why. It will do that. It's a stupid thing it has. Like I believe it's happened to me like twice beforehand. So it's a thing I have to live with, sadly. But hopefully now it's actually working. I believe it's working. I think it's actually working. So yeah. Anyway. Today we are doing another volume of JoJo Part 8, Jojolion, and as we know, last volume was quite... it was more than anything else. I was kind of like, okay, what you doing here, Arky? What's going on here? Like, please save me. Because some of the chapters were just kind of like... yeah, it kind of got hard to read sometimes. I was like, yeah, I'm not feeling this one, sorry. Not this volume, not that volume, but we ended on the architect to actually be introduced, so there's that to actually see what happens there, and actually what happens with Josuke as well. So yeah. Anyway, today we are doing volume 7 of JoJo Part 8, Jojolion, which covers chapters 27 to 30. So yeah, anyway, let's actually begin chapter 27. So, chapter 27, Norisuke Higashikata, Sugi Higashikata, and Yotsu Yagiyama, part 1. So, 27, Norisuke Higashikata, Sugi Higashikata, and Yotsuyu Yagiyama, part 1. Whew! Oh. Morning, Josuke. I love this spot right here. I love this spot of you, Josuke. I love this part of you, Josuke. Morning, Daya-chan. Hey, is there anything on the other side of this house's garden? The other side? You mean where the walleyes are? That's a staircase under the gap at the bottom of the fence in the corner of the garden, right? Right? What's down there? I just saw Tsurugi-chan in the garden. That boy wouldn't go down there. His mama would yell at him. Ever since the walleyes popped up, it's been too dangerous because of landslides and stuff. All that's there is a forest. You better not go. There's still broken off pieces of scrap wood and stuff that hasn't been cleaned up yet. No, Tsurugi-chan was carrying food. Hey Josuke, so what do you think of school? School? Yeah, the school. Did they tell you to bring a guardian or talk about donations, anything like that? Oh yeah, I went to school. Well... oh yeah, I brought him there just like you said, yesterday. This guy's in the basketball club already. Everybody was teasing him, and then I came to the rescue. This guy friggin' tripped on the first base and hit his head. Huh? Josuke, you joined the basketball club? Me? No. Huh? Oh yeah, and on the way home, I happened to run across Yashahou-chan on the Sesame Honey Cafe. And she totally confessed how much she wants me, and after that we went back to her place for some loving. Yeah, that bit was horrible. That bit was horrible. What? You met her yesterday? And just saying Yashahou-chan made it back home, okay? Yep, she was with me the whole time. Relo. What the hell are you talking about, Joshu? Are you okay? You kind of seem off. Where exactly were you in the basketball club, but there was a first base? What, are you hallucinating? Hey, you're the one with no memory, numbskull. That's just uncalled for, man. That's just uncalled for. Call Yashahou-chan right away. Ask her if she's okay. Shut up. Why the hell do I gotta do that for, you moron? What are you two talking about? Huh? Is your head okay, Joshu? It's really swollen. Huh? My head? Ow! Oh! What is this? Huh? What was it again? I went to the public bathroom Yoshiko-chan yesterday, and then what happened after that? What the hell did I do yesterday anyhow? How did I even get home? Now there's 2 people in this house that's lost their memory. That's just kind of, yeah. There, big sister believes you. So those are the broken off parts. Are next to the lone pine and the spring where my memories began. And it's all speckled with walleyes. I was actually buried underground. I knew it, he's over there. Even though he's gonna get scolded by his mum for that. Each of the Hiroshika family move on their own accord. I'll try questions Rugi-chan directly. I'm certain he did something to Yashiko-chan yesterday. She didn't even contact me to say why she couldn't meet up. These fruit, huh? What do you think? These fruits are real beauties, aren't they? This orchard's my family's pride and joy. Oh, we are fruit sellers after all. Where are you going? I'm following Surugi-chan. The people of the Higashikata family, people of the Higashikata family, I'm just gonna say this out flat out. You're suspicious. There are things I want to ask. This could turn into an interrogation. I see. Ask away. I'll answer whatever you want. What? You'll answer anything I ask? I have a responsibility to protect my grandson. I'll answer as much as I know, but let me just tell you this first. You may have had a lack of explanations, but Josuke, I think of you as my own son. That's why I took you into this household. Just consider that. Until your memory comes back, that is. I see. You as the most suspicious one. I don't know if you're telling the truth. I don't know if you're telling the truth. But you certainly don't have anywhere else to go. Okay then, start your questions. Surugi-chan has something to do with my past. I want to ask about that. And it's not just Surugi-chan nor Isuke-san. You also have something to do with Holly Joestar's illness. I went to the hospital. What on earth is that illness? Those questions are a bit complicated. Could you ask them one at a time? Did you kill Yoshikage Kira? Huh? I'm gonna say this amply. You killed Yoshikage Kira, didn't you? Hey, that's a pretty big accusation to make all of a sudden. But I understand the circumstances you're in. Let me answer. The answer is no. No, I did not kill Kira. I got three reasons. I have 3 answers for that one question. Listen closely. I have time. I got ample time. Answer number 1. I know about the power of the walleyes, about the mysterious power of being able to fuse 2 things. If we say that half of your body is Yoshikage Kira, if Kira was enough of a nuisance to me that I wanted to kill him, then I would not take custody of you, who is Yoshikage Kira, and look after you. I wouldn't hesitate. I would kill you immediately if that were the case. Huh? What do you know? That's actually pretty foolproof. That's pretty foolproof. That's pretty foolproof. Answer number 2. I feel regret regarding the death of Yoshikage Kira, because his mother Holly's son's family share the same fate as us, the Yoshikata family. Their illness, as an eldest child of the Yoshikata family, I've been wanting to conquer it for a very long time. Eventually, my grandson Tsurugi will have it. It will probably strike at the age of 10. Understand? Age 10 is very soon. That illness has been passed down from our ancestors. No doctors can cure it, and it still continues to this day. Answer number 3. It's the opposite. I need Yoshikage Kira. I think that Kira found some way of curing the illness. He found a cure for it, and for some reason he died, leaving only half of his thoughts. Huh. Huh. That is what I think. That inside you, the answer still remains. For some reason, Kira died at the wall eyes and left hope in just half of you. It is because I have the hope of that possibility in you that I took you into this family. Cure? Me? I can't cure any illness. Do you understand here? Josuke, I'll say it one more time. I wish I had the happiness of the Hyoshikata family. I have my hopes in Yoshiro Kira inside of you. That's all. As for who the other person is in you is, I don't know. But at the end of the day, the only one that could find who you are is you. The Hyoshikata family, you said that you have an illness that's been passed down from your ancestors, right? Did you get it, Norisuke-san? How did you cure that disease? I can't tell you that. It's not your business. It's a private matter of the Hyoshikata family. But I had the disease when I was a child too. I was cured in exchange for my parents dying. I'll say that much. Huh! It'll be the same way. And regarding what happened to Rugi-chan yesterday, it's possible that Yashaho-chan got involved with this. I want an answer on that. Yashaho? She's Joshu's girlfriend, right? It's actually kind of one of those things that is revelation central in this chapter. I'm like, wait, what? It's like, we've got a lot going on, but then you have this whole entire revelation about, oh god, so this is actually what's going on with the family. Okay. It's like, he was kind of like, yeah, sure, I'll answer your questions. I was like, huh, wouldn't you know? Other people would be like, yeah, fam, I'm not doing that. No, fam. But here he's just like, yeah, sure, why not? What about her? You're wrong about the girlfriend part, but I'm going to the question, Shirugi-chan. That's whether you give me permission or not. I would like your permission, though. Shirugi? I really don't understand. Okay, got it. I'll go with you. Go with me? Is it okay for me to trust him right now? I want to ask you one more thing. Your standability. What is your stand? What? I'm pretty sure everyone in the Hyoshikata family has one. That's what I'm settling on. I was attacked by Shirugi-chan too. He had the ability to make everyone's faces look the same. Tell me about your stand as well. Wait, Josuke, what are you talking about? Shirugi-chan attacked you? I don't understand. I'm surprised your description of Shirugi-chan's ability is correct. I'm going to ask you for the reason. The way you're acting right now, I trust you a little, but if we're going together, I need you to tell me about your ability too. Shirugi, the hatch to the basement is open. I'm a fruit seller. I purchase and import them, but I also grow my own. That hut that was destroyed in the earthquake was the orchard's rest area. It has a basement too. It's not used right now, but we used to use that basement for researching and to store fruit trees. Shirugi-chan may have been in that basement. Is that what you're saying? I told him he couldn't play down there, and the hatch was supposed to be locked. A glimpse. There you go. Ability is a long-distance stand, but I'm not saying any more. Trust me, this is private too. You wouldn't tell somebody in your own family here. You hide your porno DVDs, right? You don't go showing other people your asshole stands are the same way. That's kind of a weird example. That's just a glimpse. Oh no. Oh no. Just now, there's somebody behind me. If you see origami and anywhere, don't touch it. If it's an origami or a crane or a frog or something like that, that's Shirugi-chan's stand. If you touch it, it does just what you said before. No, it was a human. Huh? It wasn't an origami, and it wasn't a child either. It was a hand of an adult human. There's somebody else here. A person's approaching me from behind, but it disappeared. This place is my property, and you say it disappeared? I don't see a hole in the ground or anything, but there definitely was somewhere. Norisuke-san, Yoshiko Kira died of those walleyes a few weeks ago. It's maybe your property, but there's a darkness here. How did Yoshiko Kira die in the first place? That should still be a mystery to you too, right? And some place around here has seemed fishy for a while. There's something odd about the scenery. Someone was drawing towards me, but he disappeared. This is my house. Yeah. Something does seem off. The flower pots. What? The flower pots are slowly drawing towards us. Now that you mention it, they are slowly moving towards us. No, that's not right. They're not going slow. They're gradually accelerating. I don't know what's going on, but run. Oh. Oh. They're already coming up from behind us. Ugh. What is this? Ugh. Get these broken pieces off. We'll be crushed. Ooh. So you came all the way here to die a second time. 27 end. Oh, okay, so Revelation Central that chapter was literally Revelation Central. There was not one single, like, not chapters, one single panel where you're like, oh, I didn't know that beforehand. It's actually quite a neat thing to do. Kind of just basically just, what's the word? Just find out what's happening, basically, is what I'm trying to say. It's kind of a neat thing to do, I think. So 28, Norisuke Hishikata, Surugi Higashikata, and Yotsuyu Yokoyama, Part 2. Soft and wet. Oh. It's digging even further into my flesh. I'm being crushed. This is... Josuke, get them off. You have these fragments off. Oh. Ugh. I can't get these fragments off. What is this power? Huh. They're trying to kill me. This is different from the other attacks up till now. At this rate, I'll be... Fuck! Don't touch me! Don't come near me! Ooh. Calm down, Josuke. I told you, I'm not your enemy. But there's no doubt about that. There is someone in... But there is no doubt about it. That someone is with Tsurugi, and that enemy is specifically targeting an attack on you right now. Tsurugi is my grandson. I do not know why he's doing this. And this stand ability has incredibly strong power. It has to be short range. I'm pulling the power it has range. Then get away from here. Get me out of this. I told you, I'm trying to drag you away. Shit, you're heavy. 4 of the nearby flower pots are stuck to your body. Soft and wet. Oh. Huh? Grandpa, this has nothing to do with you. Are you just standing there quietly and watching? You should just go home, Grandpa. Tsurugi! What are you doing over there? Don't go! Tsurugi, there's someone down there, right? There's someone there with you, isn't there? Why is Josuke that important to you? I'm the one that's sick. Just leave Josuke and go back to the house, Grandpa. Sick? Hey, Tsurugi! Someone's hand... Oh! There we go. Siri just kicked in. For some odd reason. I think it just mistook the word I just said. Someone's hand just touched me earlier. That's why the only one the stand attack is targeting. Norisuke-san, don't get close to him. Somehow he's able to be close by without us seeing him. We don't want to get touched again, and he's not necessarily just underground. He was gathering those flower pots, with me at the center. I definitely couldn't tear them off. Even when they broke apart into little pieces, they accelerated and stuck to me. Once they start gathering, they won't stop. They're trying to kill me. Norisuke-san, who is the main body? Do you have any idea? Norisuke-san, who's the main body? I don't know. If I did, I'd have said it already. It's really important to me that I find out why that guy is with Tsurugi-chan. Anyhow, Josuke, what about you? If you had your memory, I bet you'd know that guy. That person's undoubtedly somehow related to Yoshikira's death. Yoshikira and me, the enemy we're facing right now, knows both of us. That's what's left over from the earthquake. It looks like, without me knowing, something deeper than I imagine has started happening here on the Higashikata property. That's what it looks like. The hatch to the basement is closed, but is there any other way to open it? The enemy's goal is to trap us. He's trying to lure us in. Tsurugi is being deceived regarding his disease. First, we need to admonish Tsurugi about what he's doing. No, Yoshihiro-chan's down there. Getting down there, making sure she's okay takes priority. You've been bringing up Joshi's girlfriend for a while now. Do you like her? Like I said, some of the words you're saying, Joshi and girlfriend, are totally wrong. It's just that the only person in this world that knows me is her. If she's wrapped up in all of this, then I have to save her. Okay, get it. So your love's gone unrequited, huh? Huh? Those words are also kinda, well, I guess it's okay for you to think of it that way. Now that hatch there, that's not made of a nuclear shelter or anything, it's just a door to a fruit storage shed. You can just send the stand through and open it from within. I'll go. But the enemy got close behind me without me noticing, so I need you to cover the rear. The rear? I honestly have no idea who it is. I'm here too, Josuke. There are two of us. I'm here too. You're wrong to think that there's nobody in this world thinking about you. You're second to Tsurugi, though. Huh. It was behind that rock. Again, just now, somebody touched me. They touched my hand. He's there, right behind that. What? Get away, Josuke! What you said was right. What was it? But where did he go? Who is he and where is he? This is bad. There it is again. Huh? Something's different again. The scenery of my house's grounds is different again. Different? What's different? What part? I don't see anything like the flower pots from before anywhere. There's something strange about the sound too. What is that sound? Sound? Yeah, I can definitely hear something. This isn't good. I don't know what this is, but it's dangerous. We need to get away from this place immediately. Let's move back. No, the enemy main body is very close by. He's hiding in the shadows of the broken roof. If we look, we should be able to find him. Josuke, I think that just now my leg was probably touched as well. I couldn't see the enemy, but he touched me with his hand. Be quiet, Josuke. Rustle, 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 rustle. That's what's making the sound. It's the sound of that thing. The sound of it rolling. A chestnut? It's a chestnut. It's the sound of a chestnut rolling down an incline after falling off a tree. Huh? It's not just one. There are a ton of them. They're rolling this way. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Josuke, they're behind us too. Look. Blast it. We're surrounded. Is this the same thing as with those flower pots from before? Chestnuts are drawing here from the mountains. This is bad. Get away from here right now, Josuke. Run. Hey, what are you doing? He must be close by. Shit, where is he? How's he hiding? That guy has a limited range, so finding him and beating him up should be faster than running away. That won't work. They're accelerating towards us. Get away! Get back! Away? What direction? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Tsurugi, can you hear me? In there? Open this hatch! Hurry, open the hatch, Tsurugi! 28, end. I must say, it's actually quite the arc so far. Jesus Christ. This is quite the arc so far. I mean, it kind of goes back to the whole entire philosophy of the fact that as time went on, they become a lot more formidable than, say, part 4, 3, and 2, and 1. Well, part 3 and 4, really, not 2 and 1. I guess enemies became more formidable than part 1 and 2, but stands became more formidable than part 3 and part 4. So yeah, we'll see what happens next, I guess. The 29, Norisuke Higashikata, Tsurugi Higashikata, and Yotsuyu Yakiyama, part 3. Wow, we're getting backstory now. We're actually getting backstory. Mum, is it true that there's a disease that makes the skin on your body hard like the bark on a tree? And all that about you're losing your memories little by little, and then in the end you turn to stone and die. Who did you hear that from? The kids from the next town over were saying it. That's the first child the family is cursed. They were teasing me about how every generation we get that scary disease. Come here, don't believe that nonsense. Anyone born into the world will have trials to overcome, but the Higashikata family is a strong family. We walk the righteous path. You were born to have brave Higashikata. You were born to the brave Higashikata family, and you'll be the Norisuke the fourth. Disease can be cured. There is a method to curing it. Your father was the same way, and he is still healthy and works a respectable job today. Huh. Tsurugi! Are chestnuts from all over the town gathering here? And they're accelerating. Tsurugi! Tsurugi, open his hatch right now! Open it! Give Josuke to him. He won't attack you, Grandpa. Who cares about Josuke anyhow? Half of him is Kira. He's not one of the Higashikata family children. You can cure this disease. I traded with him. He said that if you hand Josuke over to him, he'll tell us how to cure the disease that's about to attack me. That's why I lured Josuke here. Huh! Tsurugi, your reasoning isn't right. Open this up. Open it right now. This ability is too strong. They just keep coming. They're drawing towards the center of my body. They just keep growing and growing until they reach it. Hurry, we've got to hurry. Nosuke-san, don't rely on Tsurugi-chan. Use your stand to open it from the inside, like I said. Huh. This is quite scary so far, I must say. It's actually quite scary. Ha! Huh? Tsurugi, you have to abandon him. You'll be spared, Grandpa. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. What do you know? It all comes full circle. You have to abandon him. You'll be spared, Grandpa. He just wants to get rid of Josuke. You can't get rid of Good Boy. You can't get rid of Good Boy, though. He's a good boy. You can't hurt him. Please hurry. Oh, open the hatch. Open it. Ooh. Ooh. My eyes, I can't even see anymore. My stand isn't a power type. It will take time for me to break this chain lock. Oh, we have plenty of time. I can manage the time for breaking a chain lock, no problem. Soft and wet. I'll use my soap bubbles to still the chestnut's moisture from the inside their burrs. Now, I'm stealing it. Pick up a rock and break the chain on the hatch. I'll still their moisture. The fibers of the chestnuts are breaking into smithereens. Break it! Break the chain! Okay, get in. There are more chestnuts coming. We're still not out of the enemy's range. That man. Go, go! Get further in! Get further away from the hatch. Go! Who would have known that one of the most formidable foes in JoJo Part 8 so far actually was chestnuts? Truly, Part 8 is a deconstruction of all the parts previously. Previously, it's all massive deconstruction. All the massive deconstruction of it. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Yeah, it's true. The chestnut's more formidable than the actual rat from Part 4. It's true. It's true. Sriggy, please forgive me on this one time. You're my family. You're my family. I'll protect you no matter what. Tell me, who in the world was he? Tell me, I'm not gonna punish you. You can cure me. Yotsuyu Yakiyama. He can definitely cure me. I saw it. He hates Josuke. Did you say Yotsuyu? You just said the name Yotsuyu, right? That's the name of an architect. I know him, Yotsuyu Yagiyama. Yashigiyama. Oh, Yashigiyama. That's it. I think I said Yagiyama before. It's Yashigiyama. He is the man who did the architectural design of my mansion. 29 end. Well, that's a really short chapter. Jesus Christ, that was a really freaking short chapter. I was not expecting how short that chapter was. Ooh, a colour page as well. We actually get a colour page. Hello! How's it going? How's it going? For some reason I can't see the enemy. And the enemy touched me. When you get touched, many of the same kind of objects start accelerating towards you. They'll keep coming non-stop straight for the core of your body. 30 King Nothing. 30 King Nothing. The fascination of those objects, they're going to keep pushing towards me until they reach my internal organs. It's like the gravitational pull of love. The only way I can avoid it is to get out of the attack range. Sriggy, come here. Oh, I'm not mad at you. Eventually you're going to get sick and I understand that makes you feel stressed, but have courage. You're the 6th generation eldest son of the Hikoshika of the family. You have to overcome this trial. Be a man. I swear I'll protect you. Grandpa! Whoa! Where's Yashahod-chan? Which way is she? Is she in this room? Big sis is safe. But she's all worn out right now. She's sleeping. I guess I'll just open it. That's a real relief. I'll just make a noise and wake her up. That's what Yotsuyu Yagiyama. Okay, so I'm confused. There's two different spellings of his name. There's Yashigiyama and there's Yagiyama. So I wasn't saying it wrong beforehand. I thought I was. I was like, wait a second, have I been saying it wrong for the whole entire stream? But then I realised no, because it's actually there's two different spellings of it. That happened. So it's Yagiyama. So why was it spelled Yashigiyama before? Oh, okay. I was gonna say because I remember there's something happened last part as well that someone's name changed twice. I thought I was going nuts. I thought, am I losing my mind right now? But I wasn't in the end. Thank God. What's my favourite part? Oh God. See, I always lean towards part 7, but part 6 is also... I don't know, I can't choose between part 6 or 7, really. They're both equally as masterful as each other, so... I think... If I was going to go... I would say from chapter 1 up towards before the ending of part 7 is the best. Then part 6 had the best ending, I think. That's how my philosophy goes with JoJo. Is the fact that 6 had a better ending, 7 had the better lead up towards the ending. Yotsuyu Yagiyama first showed up in my life quite suddenly. I think it was 3 years ago. I was having several architects give me layouts for the new Yoshikata mansion. I was going to have it built. I chose the one that piqued my interest, which belonged to Yotsuyu Yagiyama. He was young, but he had real talent when it came to architecture. I remember he liked to drink cherry coke, and the house he built for us withstood the earthquake without so much as a single pane of broken glass. I was also interested in his Frank Lloyd Wright style. The next job I gave him was to design the treehouse in front of the train station that sells fruit. Did I mention that was very Frank Lloyd Wright beforehand? I can't remember if I actually ever did, because now that you mentions it, it does look very Frank Lloyd Wright. Like the very architecturally Frank Lloyd Wright. I could have sworn I said beforehand in one of the streams that the design of the house is very Frank Lloyd Wright. Yeah, I would say that's what I always say. I say Part 7 had a better, it's better structured and amazingly written, had literally everything. But I think the ending slightly let it down, not too much, but it was kind of like, huh, at the end. I think it was just the fact that after you had the whole thing with Valentine, you had the whole thing with AU Diego. It was kind of a little bit like, is that the better way to end it? I don't know. But in part it's the better ending because it was just one of those things that it was just amazingly just structured and actually just executed as well. That's how I see it, at least. When he was working on that plan, I let him use his basement. Yotsuyu worked down here before the earthquake happened. I only ever interacted with Yotsuyu Yagiyama on a professional basis. That's all I know. I don't know anything deeper about him as a person. Tsurugi, did he say anything to you? There was a dog near the wall eyes outside that looked like it was dying. I don't know where the dog was from though. It turned all hard like a rock. It looked all crumpled up, and I thought it was dead. And then I saw Yotsuyu heal it right before my eyes. I was walking around. Really, I saw it happen. The eldest son of every generation of the family always becomes ill when he turns 11 years old, isn't that right? I'll tell you how you can cure it. That is if you lure the man living in your house, Josuke, down to his basement. That's what Yotsuyu said. Josuke is an outsider, he's not a child of this family. I don't mind handing him over, so I made the trade. And I still feel that way. So how did Yotsuyu show you how to cure this illness? The dog and you may not have the same disease, but how exactly did he kill the dog? He fed it. Yotsuyu fed something to the dog, I don't know what it was, but when the dog ate it, it got up and started walking around. The disease was cured. It wasn't all hard anymore. The dog is even walking around healthy out there right now. Is that all? What did he feed the dog? I really want to know. Who cares about the dog or the disease? What we need to know about is Yotsuyu Yagiyama's motive. Who is he? He definitely wants me dead. He has a plan. He won't hesitate. I sense that he's calm but very determined. What is the reason for him wanting me dead? I have no idea. He's not someone I ever thought of as important before. But he was already close to my house. It's like he was waiting for you. As a stand user. We can't physically see him. By the way, I'm going to go make sure that the only entrance to this basement is the hatch over there. Is that okay? Well. Oh man. I like how there's the who's the best cactus of JoJo. That's a it's a part of the JoJo part of the JoJo I didn't actually think about. Who is the best cactus? Well, good night. Good night. My throat's dying. My throat's actually dying today. It's like 4 PM over here. Yeah, it's 4 PM. So it's, it's actually only 4:30 over here currently. A new cactus. Holy crap. It's a fissure in the ground outside, but I'm the only one who knows about it. Wait, Josuke, don't go after her. Wait. Oh look, we actually have the burning intent that Johnny had in part 7. That's actually quite interesting. It's a burning intent. That's what I was thinking. I was like, wait a second. That's very Johnny Joestar right there. Is he a low key kind of is he a low key sociopath as well? Is my good boy a low key sociopath? This guy, I know he has some sort of grudge against me. Josuke, wait, don't chase after him. I'm the one who can't forgive him. He got Yashahiro-chan involved. I can't forgive him for using her like this. No, I meant to stop so we can track him with my stand. I'll follow him. Get out of the way. I don't want you disturbing this scene. Oh, that pose though. That pose. It's like it was built just for that one pose. Like this whole entire manga was leading to that one pose. It's quite a swag pose. He came in from the air vent without us noticing. He took Yashahiro-chan out while she was still asleep. Considering we can't see him, the enemy is very daunting threat. But as long as there are some possessions that were left behind, I'll be able to see him. Josuke, don't touch anything else around there. Right now, I'll use Yashahiro-chan's things that she left behind. There's no escaping it. I'll tell you the nature of my ability. My stand is called King Nothing. It can see smells. It can see the forms of smells from one's personal belongings. It's a long distance type. It has no physical power, but right now, I can use it to track Yashahiro-chan. Pursue. Grandpa, are you going outside? Tsurugi, you stay here. Don't go about the hatch. He's sure to get you out there. It's dangerous. We don't know what exactly Yotsuya Yagiyama is. Where Yotsuya Yagiyama is. He says he's an architect. I checked up on which town he lives in, but I couldn't find out. I don't know anything about where he's from. He's taken or anything about who he is. Yashahiro-chan will be where he is. Right now, we should be in direct contact with her body, so we can find Yotsuyu's smell from him. All he wants is Josuke, right? Why are you putting yourself in danger, Grandpa? Tsurugi, this is a Higashikata family property. You should not be okay with somebody just entering your home and doing whatever he wants without saying anything to you. Understand? But he's right. This spot reeks of a trap, but we have a chance to figure out Yotsuyu's form and scent right now as well. We can get both, and then we'll definitely defeat him. We'll probably just manage to get him. When we find Yashahiro-chan, that's when we'll definitely identify his scent. Don't forget, at the same time he's likely to hide himself and approach you. Your stand is going past the fruit trees and it's heading towards the coast. Tsurugi mentioned this before. When I was 11, I caught a disease as well. It was the winter of 1971. My skin, beneath my skin, and even the inside of my mouth and my eyes became like stone. I was conscious I still had my memory and felt pain, but eventually those all went away. Back then, my mother took my place for the disease in my stead. You know about it, right? Equivalent exchange. Even before the uplift's thoughts sprung up in the earthquake, this ground was a place where equivalent exchange took place, and the Catholic family lived in this place. If you exchange a lemon and an orange, you would get fruits that were mixed, and mixes of lemons and oranges. It wasn't set in stone who it was, but in order to protect the eldest son, someone else in the family would perform an equivalent exchange for the disease. That is the family custom that naturally started occurring generation after generation. My mother performed an equivalent exchange with me, and because of that, my mother died of the illness. But I'm alive. Surugi said there was some kind of food, and there's no way that any sort of food could cure that illness. But Tsuyagayama must have used some kind of trick to fool Surugi. He came up with some bullshit to mislead my grandson. Norisuke-san, your stand is warping around to the left. He's wrapping around and coming back this way. We're following Yeshiho-chan's scent, right? First it went over there, and now it's coming back. Where? Where is King Nothing heading to? It's coming towards us. Search. Is Yeshiho-chan anywhere around here? Yes, it's coming straight towards us now. Yeshiho-chan must be here. Oh. Huh? Yashiho-chan. She's here. When did she get here? What? Why didn't we notice? Huh? Oh. Yashiho-chan is here. He must be here too. He's nearby. Be careful. Oh. Ora, 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 ora. Oh. Huh? Josuke. It's Yotsuyu. He's here. What? I was just touched. Where? You said you saw him. Where is he? He's here. He's a rock, one of these rocks around here. He approached us as one of these indistinguishable rocks. There we go. Josuke, what are you saying? A stand only has one ability. Are you saying that Yotsuyu has two stand abilities? No. That's his physical makeup. His skin is rock. He's a human that can live while having rock skin. Did you say his skin is rock? If you can pinpoint his scent, then please hurry and do it. Hurry and get his scent from Yeshiho. He touched me in his stand ability. Oh no! Something is coming from the forest again. King Nothing. End. Well, there we are. That's the end. It's a very short volume, actually, considering the fact that last volume took about an hour and a bit, but this one actually took like 48 minutes. Alright. So yeah. That was more of a kind of a volume that actually kind of delved more into the facts of the Norisuke's family, really, when you think about it. Because it was kind of one of those things that was needed, I think. Like, we would kind of just think to ourselves, okay, something's fishy's going on here that we don't actually know just yet. That's kind of the major thing we got from his family, is the fact that we just didn't really know anything about it, so we kind of had suspicions, but it kind of... I would say suspicions are kind of been alleviated ever so slightly. I mean, it's one of those things that you can say that a character's alright at this very second, but you don't know what happens later on. It's the thing. It's always that process of what's going to happen later. You can trust him at this very one stage, but what happens if he comes back and says, "Oh, by the way, I'm actually evil now." It's one of those things you just never know. But it was interesting to actually find out more about the actual disease itself, because we didn't really know too much about it, but now we actually kind of... Yeah, these chapters were actually a lot better than the last ones, though. I agree on that one. The last volume's chapters were a bit not very good. Like, considering everything, it's not very good compared to what happened beforehand and what's happened now. But yeah, I mean, yeah, it's one of those things. We now know a lot more about the disease and what actually really happened with Johnny as well. Because I said it in Discord at one point. I don't know if anyone else actually made a connection beforehand, but if you put in perspective what Johnny has done to the universe, you could in theory put Johnny as Dio. Dio, he's kind of the Dio of this universe. He's kind of cursed the entire bloodline in a way. to the point that no one actually can freely live peacefully. There's always going to be that lingering thing of, oh god, a disease is going to come at one point. And then at that very one stage, you kind of lose someone. So it's one of those things, you can honestly say he's kind of like very much like Dio in this universe. He's just cursed everyone. And it's actually kind of, it's one of those things, it's depressing when you think about it, because let's face it, Johnny didn't actually do anything bad in part 7. Like, he's the one that's actually kind of just, he was going towards that. He had that lingering kind of sociopathic trait, but he managed to actually kind of suppress it at points. So it's one of those things that even the most selfish act he did actually cost him the whole entire bloodline when you think about it. Though Diego really didn't do anything wrong in the end when you think about it, besides AU Diego, but normal Diego actually was kind of fine. He was just there. He was a subversion of the common Dio trope, really. When you think about it, the one that cursed the entire bloodline was a Joestar. It's an interesting concept when you think about it, but yeah. And it's actually kind of showing what actually does happen. Someone actually has to die, basically, to actually kind of allow the other person to survive. And it's really, really freaking depressing when you think about it, because there's no way out of it. Unless there's some cure that Kira actually knew about, and that actually kind of adds a layer of mystery to the whole entire manga, that now also adds another layer of a goal. Because we have one goal, who is Josuke, but now we have the goal of this cure. It's one of those things that this volume actually added a lot more to the entirety of the lore of JoJo Part 8. Yeah, he was selfish, but it's one of those things that Johnny kind of, he suppressed it at points that it kind of made him feel like as if he was human. Like, he was doing human acts. You kind of thought to yourself, okay, Johnny, why are you doing that? But it was a human reaction to what he was doing, so it's one of those things he didn't really kind of mind it. But the one selfish act he did actually cost him the whole entire bloodline. But yeah, I mean, we'll see what happens later on, I guess, as well, because one of the things now is what's going to happen with the rest of the part, because I'm guessing now, again, as I said beforehand, there's 2 goals. There's not just the one goal of finding out what's actually who he is, actually finding out the cure, and actually what the Kira actually know. So there's a lot going on now. I think this volume actually really did a good job of actually fleshing out the world itself, actually allowing us to kind of see there isn't just one goal anymore. Because again, it was one goal, but plot points spouted out of it. But here now we have 2 goals now, so hopefully out of those 2 goals, more plot points start coming out of it to make the world feel a bit more, even more fleshed out than beforehand. So it's one of those things that we're gonna have to wait and see what happens with Part 8. But yeah, I mean, overall, this volume actually was really freaking good. It wasn't one of those ones. It was an improvement over last volume, because last volume was kind of not very good. It was kind of a very sour spot in Part 8, because Part 8 up to that whole entire point was really freaking good. Just this one was kind of, yeah. So yeah, that is me done for today. Sorry about last stream, that actually kind of went a bit wrong, but we fixed it in the end. I think it's now working. So, with all that said, I have indeed been the driver. If you have enjoyed this whole entire stream as a whole, then do leave a like, because indeed it does have quite a bit of enjoyment here on YouTube, and you want to stay a little bit longer, then do leave a sub, because indeed it does have quite a bit. But until next time, I've indeed been the driver, and I will see you guys later. Bye for now.